Hey YouTube, this is 83 here with another video. This is a Rogue One Star Wars video. So in this video I'm going to be going over the characters in Rogue One, only over 6 of them. I'm going to be going over Edrio, Benthic, Moraff, Powell, Bistan, and K2SO. So I have not watched Star Wars Rogue One, and yet in the video, the day I'm uploading this, the day I'm recording this, and I have not watched Star Wars Rogue One yet. So let's start with Edrio. Edrio, or Two Tubes. Two Tubes' nickname was a male Tognath mercenary pilot who flew alongside his eggmate Benthic. So they must have been like brothers or twins or something. The two shared that they nickname Two Tubes, derived from the breathing apparatus that allowed their Tognath physiology to process oxygen atmospheres. Edrio's homeworld, Yar Togna, was conquered and occupied by a galactic empire, forcing him to flee as a refugee, desiring to strike back at the empire. Edrio and Benthic had allied with Saw Gerrera sometime before the Battle of Yavin. Oh yeah, and by the way, I forgot to say this. There will be spoilers for the movie if you guys haven't watched it. The character Edrio Two Tubes was created and developed for a 2016 film Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. The costume of Edrio Two Tubes was first revealed on July 20th, 2016 at San Diego Comic-Con International, alongside with an official description of the character, which was posted on the official Star Wars Facebook page on the same day. Okay, homeworld Yar Togna. Born 32 BBY. Physical description: species Tognath, gender male, height 1.90 meters. Applications: partisans. Okay, let's go to his brother now. Benthic Two Tubes was male Tognath mercenary pilot who flew alongside his eggmate Edrio. The two shared the nickname derived from the breathing apparatus. It's the same thing, really. The character Beth as the same thing as Edrio because they're brothers. The character Benthic was created and developed for 2016 film Rogue One: Star Wars Stories. Character's name and species revealed during San Diego Comic-Con 2016. Homeworld Yar Togna, born 32 BBY, species Tognath, gender male, height 1.90 meters. I think it's the same as brother. Application: partisans. Let me check if that's the same as brother. If it's the same as Edrio's. If it'll actually like load. But most likely not, because my computer hates me. Okay, it's not loading. Let's go to the next character, Moraff. Okay, Moraff was a male Gregorian mercenary who was active during. Oh yeah, and by the way, Benthic and Edrio, the species Tognath was, he was the Tognath. His first appearance is Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, and that's the only thing they've ever been in. So they created those two species and those two characters for this movie, and they created Moraff for this movie. But Gregorian was actually an alien before the movie. It was like in like the sketchbook kind of, and it looked like the same kind of, but it didn't have like his mask. And the reason I'll explain to you why he has his mask. The reason why he has his mask is because it like translates it. So whatever he says, it translates to English. So whatever he says it in his own language translates to English. And Gregorians are kind of like Wookiees, I would say, but they're white. Oh yeah, and there's also Gregorians in a new Star Wars comic, Star Wars Dr. Aphra, but none of them are Moraff. Moraff was a male Gregorian mercenary who was active during the age of the Empire. During the time, Moraff sought out combat zones to sell his brawn and firepower to anyone who required it. Moraff believed there was money to be made for heavy gunner. In BBY, Moraff was a member of the Partisans, an extremist rebel cell led by Saw Gerrera. In his time as a partisan, Moraff participated in the Jeddah insurgency and wore a voice translator box on his mouth. Moraff was likely killed on Jedha when the Empire's new Death Star arrived over the planet and fired a low-powered blast, destroying Jeddah City and hundreds of miles the surrounding area. Yeah, so it doesn't show him die, but he could have died. Because, yeah. But let's just hope that he's Fred. Oh yeah, and the cool thing about Rogue One is that they're not making like 2 other movies with it. It's just a one standalone movie. Some people might be sad, but I think it's kind of cool. And the next movie is Star Wars Episode 8. Then the movie after that is Han Solo movie. And then the movie after that is Episode 9. Then they might do Episode 11, Episode 12. Episode 10, 11, 12. They might do that. And they might do some other movies like in between them. Species, Goran. Gender, male. Hair color, white. Application, Alliance to Restore the Republic, and Partisans. Now let's go to Powell. Will it load? Will it load? Will it load? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's close these tabs. And then I'll go to Powell. Or Pale. I'm not sure. Okay. Pale was male Trebata who served as a commando in the Alliance to restore the Republic during the Galactic Civil War and took part in the Battle of Scarif. So there's also like a minifigure of him from a Lego set. Sakala, Pale's battle cry. And he seems pretty cool. His species was created just for Rogue One. His personality trait: Pale was short, green-gray, member of the amphibious Drabada species, who was described as a fierce warrior. Homeworld, Pipata. Born 31 BBY. Died 0 BBY, Scarif. Species, Drabada. Gender, male. Height, 1.72 meters. Skin color, green-gray. Application, Alliance to Restore the Republic. Alliance Special Forces, and Rogue One. Pale's a character in an anthology film, Rogue One. A Star Wars story. The character is first revealed by a preview of the Rogue One, a Star Wars story, official visual story guide, and the blah 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 on May 17th, 2016. Now let's go to Bistan. Bistan was a male Lakaru who served as a soldier in the Alliance to restore the Republic. during the Galactic Civil War and took part in the Battle of Scarif. So he's also a new species. His species and also a new species. Just to be in Rogue One. I wonder if they're gonna get like any of these characters and put it in Star Wars Episode 8. Like, maybe not characters, but someone like the species. Described as a fierce warrior, Bistan was a short, light-skinned Ricardo covered in black hair with red eyes. He served as a door gunner on a UT-60D. But they might not because since they're new aliens, they might not put it in because then it would be weird. Like, why have we never seen a movie like from 7? Yeah, it'll be weird. Like, we know why, because they weren't created, but like inside the movie, if you guys know what I mean. Homeworld Takar, born 22 BBY, died 0 BBY, Scarif. So him and Peo died. Species Lakaru, gender male, height 173 meters, hair black, eye color red. His hair isn't black. Well, I guess. He's like whitish eyebrows and he has like black hair, kind of. Like, right here, it's kind of black. Skin color light. Applications. Alliance to Restore the Republic. Alliance Special Forces. Now let's go to the last character, and probably the character that everyone likes. Like, everyone's favorite character. K2SO. He means, well, Cassian Andor on K2SO. K2SO abbreviated K2 or K, phonetically K2SO, was the KX series security droid originally created for use in the Galactic Empire's armed forces. Like all droids, he could survive in the vacuum of space. At some point, however, the droid captured Captain Cassian Andor, a member of the Rebel Alliance, a resistance movement that sought to overthrow the Empire and restore democracy. Andor was able to reprogram K2SO to serve the Alliance. Homeworld Volpter. Date created 12 BBY. Date destroyed 0 BBY Scarif. Oh, so he died. Creator Galactic Empire. Manufacturer Arcade Industries. Model KX Series Security Droid. Class Security Droid. Height 216 meters. Gender masculine programming. Sensor color white. Plating color gray. Application Galactic Empire. Formerly Alliance to Restore the Republic. Alliance Intelligence. Extraction Team, Bravo, and Rogue One. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Subscribe for more, and bye. Peace.